Hi. A lot of you probably already seen when I'm doing the trimming, I was using the hacksaw blade trimming tools that I made it myself. And here is the 5 basic shape that I use most often. And I like to show you how to and when to use them. And this is very easy to make, and if you like you can make it yourself. I have a video number 7 to show you how to make your own trimming tools out of hacksaw blade. And this is the hacksaw blade. You could just buy the blade only, and you can cut it into 2 pieces, and 1 piece of hacksaw blade you can make 2 trimming tool out of it, and you grind it into different shape. And today I'm going to show you I number them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, from 1 through 5. I'm going to show you how to use the number 1 and 2. This is the most often tools that I'm using in my trimming. And of course, every time before trim I like to sharpen my tools. You can see that this is kind of getting narrow because after years of use it's getting narrow, but you can still continue using it until it is gone, and then you can bend it. You can break it in here, and then you bend it, you can have another one. So because this is the just high carbon steel, and you need to grind every time before you use. That is the best condition. And you can also buy a bench grinder. It's not very expensive. It costs about $40 from Amazon.com. So I have one bench grinder in my studio, so every time before I'm ready to trim, I usually use that bench grinder to sharpen my tool. So every time my tool is very sharp, I keep it sharp all the time. Okay, so I'm going to use this tool to trim a mug that I throw the other day. This is the mug. Because this is all straight edge, so I could use that straight edge trimming tool to make some mark and to make a very nice finish on this one. Okay, so first I would use some water to get my mug stick on the wheel head. This method of centering is called tap centering, and on my other video I already show you how to practice. If you want to learn how to practice, try to visit my I don't remember the number, but yeah, go there and watch how you practice. These 2 trimming tools, basically I will use this one for most of my trimming, because this is the shorter one and this is the longer one. And longer one, actually I could use it, but it's the best to get the chattering mark from this one. So later on I will show you how to use the longer one, the number 1, to get a chattering mark. And when there are 2 methods, I usually hold my tool. First one is like you hold in a pencil, and this is how I grab my tool, like this. Or I can use this one, use my whole hand to, if I want to go all the way down to the bottom, I'm holding like this. This is how I hold my tools. Okay, just like grinding, holding the pen. And usually I have a little fingertip here to hold the side of the pot, and also my left hand usually hold it on the side with my thumb extended, so I kind of have a support on my thumb, my left thumb. Okay, then you can use the other side of the blade to cut the foot. And you can see that I'm holding this way and with my thumb, left thumb extended. I want to cut my foot a level, so this is what I do, holding like a pen, and not this way, okay, the other way. Then you go from the center so now I level my foot. Now I'm going to trim a little foot here, okay, and this is how I do. With my middle finger, hold it here, this finger and this finger, okay, these two fingers, hold it on the side of it. So you define the width of the foot, the thickness of the foot. Okay, so I have my foot here. Okay, this is going to be the foot, and then I'm going to remove the clay in the center. Okay, this is the use. There's no use of the clay here, and it's a little bit thick, so you want to remove it. Otherwise, the bottom is too thick, and it's easy to get an S crack. Okay, S crack. This is what I do. Try to use the corner of this trimming tool. Start from the middle, from the center, with my thumb extended, and hold it very tight, and you gradually move your hand. You have to hold it very tight, otherwise your hand is very easy to drag by the clay. Check the thickness by tapping it. Still quite thick, so I could go a bit more. In my other video, I also show you how to practice your checking the thickness by using a ruler and chopsticks, Chinese chopsticks. You can measure the thickness of the foot by hearing the song, and then you practice, and later on you remember the song. And here in the very bottom corner, you want to like have a 90 degrees, so I'm going to use the corner of this blade. You start from the center and gradually move out. So the bottom is a corner. Okay, let me show you a detail. Refine the foot here by holding my finger right on the side of it, and then this song sounds right It's the right thickness, within about I would say about 2 millimeters of the thickness. So I have a very nice, good looking foot. It's all finished. Now I'm ready to remove some of the clay on the side. And you can see that when I'm trimming also, I have my finger holding on the side of the cup and then my thumb extended. From what I've seen now, I am just using the number 2 trimming tool. Actually, you could use the number 1 too. This is a longer blade, but you can do the same thing. Okay, so I already tell you that the number 1 is easy to get a chattering mark because it's longer and it's easy to get vibrate. Okay, now I'm going to show you the chattering mark. Okay, so when you want to do the chattering, usually you want to spin your wheel faster and hold your tool at a certain angle. This is like 90 degrees and you want to go more than 90 degrees, so your blade is kind of cutting it, and then spin your tool very fast. And this time I'm going to just use the corner, okay, the corner, very corner of this trimming, number 1 blade. Spinning faster. And move your hand consistently all the way to the bottom, to the middle part of my cup. Okay. So I got all the chatter mark here. And kind of burnish the foot. This is just a shiny rock. I bought it from a rock store. And you just compress it because I'm going to use this for every day and you don't want the foot to scratch the table. So I usually like to burnish the foot. and put my stamp on the foot. And this is the custom-made stamp, because I don't bother to sign my name for my little pieces, so I usually just use a tiny stamp, just stamp on right by the foot. So this is a tiny one. It's about I always say about a little bit less than a quarter of an inch in diameter. If I have a larger piece, and I will use the larger one. This is two of my signature actually. So the bottom half portion is done, and you can keep on trimming this bottom part, or you can just turn it upside down and keep on trimming on the other side. And this is the bottom portion. Okay. So I turn it upside down, and I'm going to trim the top portion of my mug. And since my foot is very delicate, I don't use water anymore to get my mug to stay on the wheel head. I'm going to just use the coil to do it. So this is number 2 tool. And one other use of decoration you can use for this number 2 trimming tool is, if you want to get some very sharp lines, you can use the corner of this trimming tool So this is the finished piece of using number 1 and number 2 trimming tools to get all the decoration nice. And some people think of trimming is waste of time, but for myself, I just think of trimming is complement to your piece and make your piece looks much nicer, a very better finish, and also you can get your wall nice and even. So I use the trimming tool a lot to refine my pieces, and this is the use of number 1 and number 2. Later on I will show you how to use the rest of the tools. Okay, thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, I just trimmed these 3 marks that are ready to add handle to it. And I forgot to tell you that if you are not very handy, or if you don't bother to make the trimming tools, I'm selling the whole set of 5 trimming tools through my Etsy shop, ETSY shop, and you can buy from there. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.